Brad, is this correct? You are
But
the only person in the world to have Carnival of Light?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Are you the only person in the world to have Carnival of
I
Light?
don't know if I'm the only one. I know there's a couple other people, but yeah, I do have it, and it's pretty lousy. It's not what you would think as in Beatles. It's really poorly done, and it's almost like uh, a lot of backwards loops, almost like Tomorrow Never Knows. So there's a
It,
lot of there's no singing. There's really no singing in it. It's just really a lot of instrumental, and there's a few things in it like you hear John burping, and you hear him laughing and stuff like that. A little bit of noise, but music wise, it's really very strange. But it's over 13 minutes long.
gee, it's like a
Wow.
Christmas record.
Neat.
But it is, and I thought they were going to release it for the Pepper album, and it didn't come about. And
No.
I don't know if they're going to come around doing that or not. I mean, Paul keeps kind of teasing us and saying, "Oh, well, we need to put it out and all that kind of stuff." It's like,
I've heard the others don't want it out. I don't know if that's true or not, but Paul
yeah,
wants it out.
yeah, I've heard
And
a
he
lot.
wants it out primarily, from what I heard, to show that, hey, I was the avant-garde one.
Oh,
And let John have something, will you please? You're going to take everything from the man.
But it's pretty bizarre.
I know you guys have all talked about it, but so what do you think about the Circus of Light stuff?
Oh, the Carnival of Light, you mean?
Or Carnival of Light? I'm thinking of Circus because I'm.
I was saying earlier, I don't think it's ever going to be released as long as the original guys are alive.
I hope it doesn't get released. I mean, I've got most of it. I mean, I've got 22 or 23 minutes of it on a boot that I bought years and years ago, and it's absolutely nonsense. And people keep saying they want to hear it. Well, there's no vocals in it, and you think, my name, look up the numbers. Well,
I'm not doubting you, but how do you know it's legit? How do you know it's actually the real deal?
Because it was done before all the crazy stuff was all put out and stuff. I mean, I got it back in the late 70s, early 80s. So it was pretty legit from what it was, but
Could be just as legit as have you heard the word.
But it just doesn't make any sense, so it doesn't really go. It goes all over the place, and people are going to listen to it going, oh, now I know why they didn't release it. They shouldn't have released it anyway. This is horrible.
Well, yeah,
you wanted it, you got it.
I think I had a 13-minute version. It's on my dead computer, so Lord knows if I'll ever hear it again. But yeah, it's nothing.
But yeah,
I knew it would be nothing.
I'm not 100% positive, Paul, but I mean, it's probably 98% probably real,
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
we're never really
100%
going to know until it's officially done, or if it ever is.
I got it on YouTube, but the reason I think it's real is the guy didn't even mention what it was. He just used it as background for showing an unreleased anthology bootleg DVD set, and that was the soundtrack for the whole thing. And that's why I think it might be real, because he didn't say this is Carnival of Light. But as soon as he does that, I'm like, okay, this isn't it. But
see, the reason I ask is because the official word is that the only person that has a copy of that is Paul McCartney. That's what I've heard, and that's been consistent. That's been consistent over the years, that he's the only guy, and nobody else has come forth that I'm aware of claiming to have a copy of it. So that's why I'm always skeptical when somebody says I've heard it or I've got it.
Yeah,
but it's like it seems to be locked up tighter than Fort Knox.
I mean, if somebody said that they got it, a year ago or something like that, then I'd be like, oh, I'd be real skeptical of that, or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could not be, maybe it's not, but boy, it sure could be, because they even played a snip of it, when I was in the Liverpool tour think, that they had in Liverpool. So, and it kind of matched up to what I had, but they only played like 3 seconds or 5 seconds of it. And I recognized it right away. And
now, making this topic more confusing is the fact that there have been several fake attempts at creating a Carnival of Light that has been on and off of YouTube and sold to gullible Beatle collectors. And there was one Beatle YouTuber just not too long ago, a couple of times, has claimed to have this track. But this person, the description is all wrong. Whatever this person has, they claim that there were backwards tape loops and all this, John burping and things like this, things that are just not, have not been reported. There's no way there are tape loops on there. No fucking way, because it would take a long time to do that. This was done like in one evening. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, done. Tape loops, if you know anything about Tomorrow Never Knows, look that up and look at what it took to do tape loops on that song. So those are things, the idea that it's 22 to 23 minutes, that goes against what McCartney has said. The fact that it was also said to have been available on a bootleg in the late 70s, early 80s, I call bullshit on that. The whole concept of the bootleg is that once a bootleg gets released, other bootleggers steal it and they bootleg it themselves. This would have been around. As a bootleg collector I used to be, and many of you out there have been, you would have probably come across it.
I know that if you go on YouTube, I was having this conversation with someone just the other day because he said, you can now hear it, it's on YouTube. And I said, no, you can't. But it's on YouTube. No, it isn't. But if you go to YouTube, there is a recording on there, maybe even more than one, that purports to be Carnival of Light, and it's basically very creatively put together by someone based on the available knowledge. A new recording has been made intimating it's the Beatles one, but it isn't.
Yeah. Now these fake ones on YouTube, they're overproduced and they're, I guess if you're trying to pull the wool, some people are fooled by it, which is fine. I suppose that's going to happen. How would you know? The fake versions are probably better than what the Beatles actually did when it comes down to it. So, in the end, ultimately, the bootleggers felt this track sucked so bad, they didn't even bother to bootleg it. That should be a sign to us, folks, all right? So in conclusion, my advice to fans who want this song is just to forget about it, stop talking about it, don't mention it ever again. Then it'll probably get released. Thanks for watching.